get right. Let's 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 get right. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Dilla T. And this is No Filters. Always appreciate you hitting that like button for me. Subscribing to the channel so you don't miss an episode and sharing this with the world. And of course, family, when you come in, get comfortable. Get you something to eat. Get you something to drink. Get you something to smoke if that's what you do. Cause you see the title, fam. Wow. Let's get into this here.
The internet has become convinced this is not Selena Gomez. They believe this is an imposter and the real Selena has been gone for years. Pointing at her strikingly different appearance and a voice that seems to have changed overnight, many see evidence that she has been swapped. She joins the long list of celebrities the internet claims were removed and replaced. We saw this peak just days ago with the chaos surrounding Jim Carrey at the Caesar Awards. Now the question is any of this true? Are celebrities like Selena and Jim being replaced? Or is there a darker side to Hollywood that forces these stars to become someone they're not? Today, we are investigating the celebrity swap theory to figure out what actually happened to Selena Gomez.
I actually appreciate that observation because that's exactly that's exactly what I wanted it to be.
That is not something I do often. You know, I will say when I'm with my sister.
You know, I actually had never really had an opportunity to go into a studio and spend so much time working on a record. Before I was doing my TV show and then I'd have to tour on the weekends, so
or we're in the car. Sometimes, like Who Says is one of the songs that, but I was 16 and that's more of a nostalgic feeling, but no.
According to theories on the internet, this isn't the real Selena Gomez. The internet believes the real Selena has been gone for years. The theory traces back to 2017 when Selena fell dangerously ill and was rushed into surgery for an emergency kidney transplant. The official story was that Selena's friend donated one of her kidneys. While the world celebrated the story of a friend saving her life, a darker theory began to spread on the far corners of the internet. Speculation suggests Selena never actually made it out of that operating room, and that Hollywood, unwilling to lose $1 billion asset, quietly initiated a swap to keep the money flowing. A theory we just saw explode into the mainstream when makeup artist Alexis Stone claimed to have impersonated Jim Carrey at the Caesar Awards in Paris by wearing a hyper-realistic mask. Jim Carrey has recently been pulled into the center of the industry swap theory. The man in the mask theory exploded just days ago after influencer Alexis Stone claimed to be the one behind Carrey's face at the Caesar Awards. Now, even though the specific claim was debunked and the mask was flagged as an AI-generated hoax, the internet isn't letting it go, and they believe this isn't Jim Carrey. But if you want to know what I actually believe happened to Carrey, you have to watch these two videos. It explains everything. While these celebrity swap theories seem like a new internet phenomenon, they are actually older than the web itself. Jim and Selena are just the latest in a saga that traces back to 1966. The original Paul is Dead mystery. The theory alleges that Paul McCartney died in a car crash and was replaced by a look-alike named William Campbell, also known as Billy Shears, to keep the Beatles' billion-dollar machine running. Believers point to the Abbey Road cover as a funeral procession, John in white as the priest, Ringo in black as the mourner, and Paul out of step and barefoot, representing the deceased. But the smoking gun were hidden in the audio. In the song I'm So Tired, a mumbled line at the end allegedly says, Paul is a dead man, miss him, while played backward.
Alright, so much about the gibberish, right? What we're going to do is I'm going to take this little bit of the song, I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to go up here to effects. And I'm going to go down to reverse. And what that did is it reversed that section of the song that I've highlighted. It's hard to follow, I apologize. So now that I got that done, I'm going to go over here and press play, and I'm going to see what it sounds like. That's right, he said Paul is dead, man. Miss him.
On Revolution 9, the repeated number 9 sounds like Turn Me On, Dead Man in reverse. Even though Paul mocked the rumors with his 1993 album Paul is Live, many still believe the man we see today is an imposter. Another star accused of being swapped out is Avril Lavigne. Since 2011, a massive corner of the internet has been convinced that the woman we see today is actually a body double named Melissa Vandala. According to this theory, the pressures of fame became too much for the real Avril Lavigne in 2003, and the industry, desperate to keep their punk rock princess.
Hold on, hit that like button, double tap that screen, subscribe right now. You know your boy back, Dilla T, back in the building. We ain't playing no games, it's no filters. Listen, it's a reason why you heard. I need you to really pay attention. I'm about to restart this situation because this here tonight, this is real. And if this is what, ain't no if, this is what they doing to humans. And you know we didn't come from this. So for us to see that this is what they doing today, in this day and age, and they feel that it's okay comfortably because why? The people have nothing to say. This is the only reason why they're able to do this cloning, this extracurricular. It's only because the people have nothing to say. When men started wearing socks that wasn't white no more, and they started wearing socks like women, you thought that probably wasn't nothing. To be honest with you though, that was a change in the masculinity because of femininity. We come from regular black and white, regular situations, and yet they choose to put it out there and say, hey, men can wear it too. Men can do it too. Men can look like that too. You know how many men out here today walking wild with Crocs on? Nigga, that wasn't for me and you. Where I'm from, you couldn't fathom what they would have done to you for coming in the hood with Crocs on. What you talking about? I'm only telling you this because it's making you say, oh, it's okay. But honestly, you wasn't brought up like that. Nobody said that was okay. Nobody did that. But I'm only telling you this because at the end of the day, if we don't make a stand on what we know is good for men and what we know is good for women, we're going to accept anything. And then for you know it, you're going to say that a man can do that too. And we don't even know the conclusion of that sentence, but it's just the fact that you saying that a man can do that too. So how are women going to look up to us, or how are women going to trust us? How are women going to say, I'm waiting on him? If we doing the same things women doing today, this really touches my soul. This really touched me, fam. Because at the end of the day, I'm a fucking man. Don't play with me in here. And the moment they start trying to feminize us, the moment they start trying to make us less than a solid man that a woman can look forward to, we are nothing. It's so many things that we look forward to as men. So many things that we look forward to for women. A woman is everything that we are not. I know it's early. I'm talking that shit early. Don't play with me in here. You better hear me today. A woman is more than we are not. And we are more than what a woman ain't. That's the point of us working together. But the fact that I'm looking at this video and hearing right now that they almost trying to make it to where we can't even decipher a man from a woman, decipher a woman from a man. What are we doing, fam? I just seen some things outside of my city that ain't okay. It makes me think and makes me grateful for my city. I know St. Louis is a terrible place, but yet we know what we stand on. We know we terrible. We stand on it. We know what we own. We know what we doing. We appreciate what we own. Even if it's the worst, we still know what we doing. You can't come over here and play with us about how we coming. You can't come in here with no extra curriculum. If it ain't this, then it's that. And we don't accept none of it. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. This is a real problem today because I think they think that we okay with this cloning. We okay with this robotic shit. We okay with taking this person out of them and making her this person and then putting them right back in front of our face as if they the same person we knew from day one. And yet we sitting here and ain't got shit to say. Let me tell you something, partner. The reason why they keep doing it is because you ain't saying shit about it. That's the problem. Every day we come in here and see something new. We probably wouldn't even be seeing nothing new if you speak up. If you riot, if you open your mouth and say, oh no, bro, that ain't all right. Y'all sick. Y'all disgusting. That's nasty. We don't rock with that. What is that? People not doing that. And because we not doing that, that's the problem, fam. We allowing them to do whatever because nobody's stopping nothing. I bet you thought that your voice didn't matter. Nigga, it do. Because it only takes voices that we listen to. Shout out to the panel in the building right now. You already know what it is. Feel me, Chris. If I ain't tripping, we hearing voices every day. We hearing Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat. Just keep going. We hear it all every day. But yet, nobody is saying, fuck that. You get what I'm saying, fam? Say it again.
They're trying to make it more acceptable than anything.
Make it more compatible.
Yeah, there you go.
Fam say acceptable, but I say compatible. You know, those words hit different when we talking about together because compatible start to make you think I was born like that. Or I needed that. Or that shit fit me. You know what I'm saying, fam? And I'm only speaking that way in that term because you say, yeah, it's compatible. But I got to get more deep. Shout out to Love Within in the building. You see what's going on. It's different. But I know at the same time, I just won't accept it. You understand what I'm saying? I just won't accept it. And to be honest with you, I'm talking that shit tonight because I think fam and them feel like it's not a big deal. Or we in another day, another week, another just routine shit, right? Yeah. Until people start saying that they starting to send shots over here straight to the USA and nobody in between. See, I just seen that they sending shit over here now. And they about to do it this week. So I ain't come here to like rumble you up, shake you up, make your bowels move. No, nigga. I just want you to know they talking about bombing on us this week. Now, real talk. We don't know where that shit gonna come from. We don't know who it's gonna hit. We don't know how it's coming. So,
California, man.
But see, them the conversations we have constantly about the outsiders, about the bigger cities, New York, California, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But the biggest deal that I'm leaning on is knowing that we have to be attacked for them to keep going. You hear me? That's September 11th. You can't say that you finna bomb them, but then don't nothing come our way and then y'all expect this to keep being a war. A war is built on two areas: combat. If we the only ones bombing, it's no war. All it is just we getting at niggas across the board. But it's no war. War is when we bomb and people bomb back. Now I think y'all scared of that because why? Y'all don't expect to be bombed back. Y'all ain't even been in a position to think bombs. That word alone, it discourages me. I got to think about my kids. I start thinking about y'all kids. I start thinking about us when I'm thinking about bombs. And you niggas making TV dinners like we ain't talking that shit. I appreciate you pulling up. What'd you say, Chris?
I said that was fast, bro.
Oh no, that's real. Because I'm here to, man, let me tell you something, man. It's so funny. I'm here to remind you of what's going on today. That's the realest I can do it. You hear me? I ain't trying to be this or that, but I'm here to just remind you of what's going on. Even in the midst of how we coming, how we going, I have to remind us of what's going on. You hear me? Your day might have been what it was. Your day might have been good, been great, had a good time. Because you know we all get losses and wins. We get our losses and our wins, right?
Yeah.
You have a win today, a love within?
Yeah, I woke up this morning.
Thank God for Jesus. You better hear what she said, nigga. See, that's that shit I be talking. But that's how I know how we coming. Because I tell you even the more, hit that like button, subscribe. Your child is here. Your kids woke up today. Hit that like button because your kids woke up today, fam. With you. But you heard fam said, I said, what you? I woke up today, fam. Those small things we don't value because they're like a rock in a hard place and ain't nobody pushing. You feel me? That's an easy egg turned over. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, ain't nobody got time for that yoke that run out because of how much that is when it pours on you and everything we go through. You need to understand what she just said. You need to thank God. We just woke up today. Hit that like button, subscribe. I had to talk that shit early because normally I don't, but I'm telling you, this ain't regular. If these people talking about attacking where you stay, my bad. In my city, we have a North County, a West County, a South County. You hear me? Ain't no nigga never said nothing about East nothing. You feel me? It's a St. Louis, and then it's like an East St. Louis, but we ain't really chipping off the East unless we going to the club. That's the only thing on the East side is the club. Okay? Now, hear me real quick. I just found out that they said, real quick, the signing up that they want to do with our kids and our age for the Army is going to be based off of, let me get right, it's going to be based off of the currency, how many kids you have, your age, let me get right, your age, not their age, your age, and the census, the censorship. You understand? You know the censorship that they send to your house to see how many people in your house?
Oh, yeah, I never figured it out.
Oh, yeah. They're going to go off the censorship first. And then they finna go off how many you carry, who you have, and then what I just said. But I'm only saying it because letters are being sent out now. You get what I'm saying? Right now, nigga, cross country. Letters being sent out, stuff being put in place. But I'm just saying, it's so funny how we don't really, nobody had no conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just happened at this point. You feel me? And I think that's the issue that we have. Hit that like button, subscribe right now. Shit done got crazy. People changing people's face. A love within. I swear to God, Lord Jesus, forgive me. I don't know what your clone will look like because it wouldn't be together. Ain't no way. We not going to let nobody clone a love within.
Oh. You know?
the hammers. We pulling over heat. We're not having it, fam. They trying to clone
Wipe
us.
me out. And do
Huh?
without my permission.
I'm,
They have to wipe me out and do it without my permission.
I'm trying to tell you. Because I'm like, no, they don't look like her. Normally she do this.
I'm fighting.
Normally she talk that shit. Normally somebody ain't talking right. Yeah, that ain't her. She talk that shit. They talking that yeah. Somebody ain't right. You know what I mean? Chris don't look like he is. His jawbones up here on his eyebrows. The woman ain't brown. She black. She naturally is brown. And they trying to make her black. I'm not okay with that. You understand? I'm not okay with that. Hear me right now. Tone in the building, 357. You know what it is. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. Let's go. Uncommon Woman said, East Side in Illinois. She know it. She come for how I come. Let's go.
The internet has become convinced this is not Selena Gomez. They believe this is an imposter, and the real Selena has been gone for years. Pointing at her strikingly different appearance and a voice that seems to have changed overnight, many see evidence that she has been swapped. She joins the long list of celebrities the internet claims were removed and replaced. We saw this peak just days ago with the chaos surrounding Jim Carrey at the Caesar Awards. Now the question is any of this true? Are celebrities like Selena and Jim being replaced? Or is there a darker side to Hollywood that forces these stars to become someone they're not? Today, we are investigating the celebrity swap theory to figure out what actually happened to Selena Gomez.
I actually appreciate that observation because that's exactly, that's exactly what I wanted it to be.
That is not something I do often. You know, I will say when I'm with my sister.
You know, I actually had never really had an opportunity to go into a studio and spend so much time working on a record. Before I was doing my TV show and then I'd have to tour on the weekends, so
or we're in the car. Sometimes, like Who Says is one of the songs but I was 16 and that's more of a nostalgic feeling. But no.
According to theories on the internet, this isn't the real Selena Gomez. The internet believes the real Selena has been gone for years. The theory traces back to 2017 when Selena fell dangerously ill and was rushed into surgery for an emergency kidney transplant. The official story was that Selena's friend donated one of her kidneys. While the world celebrated the story of a friend saving her life, a darker theory began to spread on the far corners of the internet. Speculation suggests Selena never actually made it out of that operating room, and that Hollywood, unwilling to lose $1 billion asset, quietly initiated a swap to keep the money flowing. A theory we just saw explode into the mainstream when makeup artist Alexis Stone claimed to have impersonated Jim Carrey at the Caesar Awards in Paris by wearing a hyper-realistic mask. Jim Carrey has recently been pulled into the center of the industry swap theory. The man in the mask theory exploded just days ago after influencer Alexis Stone claimed to be the one behind Carrey's face at the Caesar Awards. Now, even though the specific claim was debunked and the mask was flagged as an AI-generated hoax, the internet isn't letting it go, and they believe this isn't Jim Carrey. But if you want to know what I actually believe happened to Carrey, you have to watch these two videos. It explains everything. While these celebrity swap theories seem like a new internet phenomenon, they are actually older than the web itself. Jim and Selena are... The mask was flagged as an AI-generated hoax. The internet isn't letting it go, and they believe this isn't Jim Carrey. But if you want to know what I actually believe happened to Carrey, you have to watch these two videos. It explains everything. While these celebrities...
Now look at her face. We ain't pulling this shit tonight. Stop playing with me tonight. I'm black. I ain't gonna play with y'all. I'm black mixed and some. I'm black and mixed. Like I'm that. Listen to me. Look at this shit. This ain't right. Look at this. Why we talking about another human face to a human face? Why is we even discussing this? Like I said, if your name come up in some bullshit, you own it. In my hood, no, we don't play that. What you doing over there with them? And what you over there? And we heard your name over there? Okay, you did it. Look at this. Look at it, 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 look at it. As you can see a woman's face, hear me about a woman. Hear me about a woman, boy. And she white. My fault. Black woman, listen to me. If you could just look at this woman's face, fam. Just look at it. Just give it a second. Oh, I gotta bring y'all closer because I think y'all think I'm bullshitting or something. Just give it a second, nigga. We finna get live in here. Look at this face. Look at this face. No, give it a minute. Just keep looking. Let's get deep. Let's get real. Come here. No, come here. Come here. Look at his face. Now make a claim that we tripping. I want y'all to see this so bad, Lord Jesus. I ain't lying, Chris, because I know I ain't tripping. You hear me, love within? I gotta make sure everything's solid. Everybody see that, but I want y'all closer. I want y'all to really understand. Look at her. Look at her, fam. No, hear me, because if I get serious in this motherfucker right now, because I'm talking that shit, I'm about to get like that. Because it's a shame that respectfully these niggas can play with me like this, and don't nobody play with me out here like this. But y'all can play with me and do this in front of our face. My kids, bro, we got kids. We got to deal with this? Y'all telling me niggas ain't niggas out here? Y'all changing niggas in our face. And then y'all putting them in our face like, oh, that's the nigga. What? And you know what's funny? Nobody has this reaction. Nobody's like, oh my God. What? You know why? We have been so programmed. No, look at me, nigga. We done been so programmed. We done been so programmed with the movies, with everything, that we think this a hype. This is two different. This is a human, and this is a robot. You understand? I was finna say some regular shit, Chris. You hear me? A little within, I ain't lying. I was finna say something normal, nigga. This ain't normal. This is a human. This is God. This is God's creation. You understand me? This is the elite's creation. Look at this chin. Look at that chin. Look at that chin, nigga. That shit don't. Look at the fullness of this face. Just the fullness. Just the fullness. And then look at the separation of the chin here. It don't even. Look at the cheekbones high. Now you can't even explain this to your kids. Like what the fuck? The fuck you gonna tell them? Boy, I'm cussing tonight for real, cause I don't know. I've been cussed you out if you said something stupid in there. I've been and touched you. Watch your mouth when you come in our house tonight, cause you might say something dumb. I don't know, but this ain't the night. Trust me. This is a serious. This level of serious is beyond war, because they literally can change a face, a body. Nigga, what you gonna do when they change some shit in front of you? Sit in this motherfucker and act like you know what's up, nigga. You ain't never seen this. Boy, I come from deep shit. You hear me? But we don't come from this dumb shit. This is weird. We don't come from this. We come from gangster shit street. This ain't that. They start changing me, take my face and put me on something else. I seen a movie called Face Off. You ever seen Face Off? Y'all ever seen? Oh. I love when the love within tell me she have it. Woo, Lord, I ain't lying. I be wanting her to see the. I ain't lying, because I love the movie. Them movies, Chris, they hit different. And when she be like, I ain't seen them, I'm like, ooh, wait till she see this shit. Hurt. Ah! It's gonna hit hard. I want you to write that down in your Palm Pilot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, mommy. Write that down for us. Hey, everybody in here right now, let's make sure we seen Face Off. Face Off. Face Off. They took, oh, I don't even want to tell them. Face Off. Press 1 if you seen Face Off in here right now. Shout out to Chris. He already knew what it was. My dog already put it in. Press 1 if you seen Face Off. Press 1 if you seen Face Off, fam. I know I should have been quiet and let the world come in, but this shit different here a little within. They don't want us to identify each other. You understand? But they want us to say, well, a love within didn't agree, so we had to move her out the way. So we just took her cheekbones, her structure, everything that was great about her, and we just implemented that in this new body. You get what I'm saying? And then we release it to the public, as we have before. Why? Because people like have already been out here. And nobody did nothing. But I'm going to ask y'all something. What can we do if we believe somebody is cloned? Can we speak up? Can we fight? Can we shoot? Can we say no? What the fuck can we do if we believe somebody's cloned or food? So, you know they done trapped us, Chris. They done trapped us because they know we can't do shit.
No, and if you do say something, they're gonna call you crazy or blackball you. Know what I'm going?
See, my reaction ain't the same. It just ain't, fam. Because you don't know where to go from here. Like, niggas be eating, niggas be at the crib. Everybody got everything put together. Everybody trying to maintain same shit, different day. Same toilet, different tissue, nigga. And what the fuck is we talking about when somebody walk up and they look like your ass, but they not you? The fuck? Nigga, we was watching movies that was, oh, what? The movies was almost better inside her than knowing that if I look at y'all two right now, I know that they can make you niggas like this. If you're that important. And the fact that you're not, y'all just gotta sit back and keep living your life as you do and look and see what they can. I don't even know if they clone a Dilla T. He ain't gonna come in here like this. He gonna come in here like, how you doing? I'm okay. How are you? Hit that like. They gonna be like, hit that like button, subscribe, if you don't mind. The panel is here. How are you? We're here. Let me know you got me. Okay. If you like the raffle, hit the raffle. We got the left and the right. We got colors that you like. All that is in the Crayola box. Make a decision. We're here. Hey, I don't know if you know this guy, but his name's Martin Luther and King, and he's been around for ages. Truly appreciate you being here.
That's gonna be a real battle.
Yes, and this is my cousin, Selena. She's been around for a while. Oh, I'm so sorry. Nobody knows she's here. So hit the like button, subscribe if you will. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Notification bell, and real quick, if you don't mind, just hit the raffle and make sure you hit it. Cash App, Super Chat. Okay, great. Shout out to the panel. Don't forget. Shout out to Love Within, and make sure you shout out to Chris. Yeah, say it again. Go ahead, mommy. How are you? Okay, yes. So you know what's going on. So we're here. Keep going.
Wild theories seem like a new internet phenomenon. They are actually
We're not
older than
doing
life
that!
itself. Jim and Selena are just the latest in a saga that traces back to 1966. The original Paul is Dead mystery. The theory alleges that Paul McCartney died in a car crash and was replaced by a look-alike named William Campbell, also known as Billy Shears, to keep the Beatles' billion-dollar...
Oh, love, did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? Oh, Jesus, let's go.
friend donated one of her kidneys. While the world celebrated the story of a friend saving her life, a darker theory began to spread on the far corners of the internet. Speculation suggests Selena never actually made it out of that operating room, and that Hollywood, unwilling to lose a billion-dollar asset...
Okay, let's get it right. They said that Selena had to go in the emergency room when she said that she was in a situation. Okay? Now, what was spoken about was that she said, "Don't take my son. Take me." Ooh. Let's get right. Let's get right, because we about to go deep in here.
Jim being replaced?
Yeah.
Or is there a darker side to Hollywood that forces these stars to become someone they're not? Today, we are investigating the celebrity swap theory to figure out what actually happened to Selena Gomez.
I actually appreciate that observation because that's exactly that's exactly what I wanted it to be.
That is not something I do often. You know, I will say when I'm with my sister.
I actually had never really had an opportunity to go into a studio and spend so much time working on a record. Before I was doing my TV show and then I had to tour on the weekends, so
or we're in the car. Sometimes, like Who Says is one of the songs that, but I was 16 and that's more of a nostalgic feeling, but no.
According to theories on the internet, this isn't the real Selena Gomez. The internet believes the real Selena has been gone for years. The theory traces back to 2017 when Selena fell dangerously ill and was rushed into surgery for an emergency kidney transplant. The official story was that Selena's friend donated one of her kidneys. While the world celebrated the story of a friend saving her life, a darker theory began to spread on the far corners of the internet. Speculation suggests Selena never actually made it out of that operating room, and that Hollywood, unwilling to lose a billion-dollar asset, quietly initiated a swap to keep the money flowing. A theory we just saw explode into the mainstream when makeup artist Alexis Stone claimed to have impersonated Jim Carrey at the Caesar Awards in Paris by wearing a hyper-realistic mask. Jim Carrey has recently been pulled into the center of the industry swap theory. The man in the mask theory exploded just days ago after influencer Alexis Stone claimed to be the one behind Carrey's face at the Caesar Awards. Now, even though the specific claim was debunked and the mask was flagged as an AI-generated hoax, the internet isn't letting it go, and they believe this isn't Jim Carrey. But if you want to know what I actually believe happened to Carrey, you have to watch these two videos. It explains everything. While these celebrity swap theories seem like a new internet phenomenon, they are actually older than the web itself. Jim and Selena are just the latest in a saga that traces back to 1966, the original Paul is Dead mystery. The theory alleges that Paul McCartney died in a car crash and was replaced by a look-alike named William Campbell, also known as Billy Shears, to keep the Beatles' billion-dollar machine running. Believers point to the Abbey Road cover as a funeral procession, John in white as the priest, Ringo in black as the mourner, and Paul out of step and barefoot, representing the deceased. But the smoking gun were hidden in the audio. In the song I'm So Tired, a mumbled line at the end allegedly says, "Paul is a dead man, miss him," while played backward.
Alright, so much about the gibberish, right? What we're going to do is I'm going to take this little bit of the song, I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to go up here to effects, and I'm going to go down to reverse. And what that did is it reversed that section of the song that I highlighted. It's hard to follow, I apologize. So now that I got that done, I'm going to go over here and press play, and I'm going to see what it sounds like. That's right, he said Paul is dead, man. Miss him.
On Revolution 9, the repeated number 9 sounds like Turn Me On, Dead Man in reverse. Even though Paul mocked the rumors with his 1993 album Paul is Live, many still believe the man we see today is an imposter. Another star accused of being swapped out is Avril Lavigne. Since 2011, a massive corner of the internet has been convinced that the woman we see today is actually a body double named Melissa Vandala. According to this theory, the pressures of fame became too much for the real Avril Lavigne in 2003, and the industry, desperate to keep their punk rock princess profitable, simply swapped her out. They point to shifting birthmarks, changes in her jawline, and even a photo where she literally has the name Melissa written on her hand. Like Paul and Jim, the official response is that she's just aging.
There's a conspiracy theory that I'm not in. There is a... Cool. Honestly, it's not that bad. It could be worse, right? Like, I feel like I got a good one. But is it... Okay. I don't think it's, like, negative. Like, creepy. So it's like...
Avril, this conspiracy theory about you is a little creepy. Come on.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be worse.
It could?
Obviously, I am being so dumb.
But for those who know how the Hollywood machine operates, the evidence tells a different story. Even hip-hop superstar Eminem has been at the center of his own swap theory. Since 2006, speculation suggests that after a life-altering event that year, the industry replaced Marshall Mathers with a highly sophisticated clone. They point to his infamous 2013 glitch on live TV and a jawline that seems to have shifted completely. But the most jarring evidence, his music. Believers argue that Eminem, who wrote the Slim Shady LP, would never have transitioned into the darker robotic persona we see today. Whether it's a mask, a clone, or a systemic reprogramming, the pattern is always the same. A star disappears and returns as a version of themselves that feels off. Which brings us back to Selena Gomez. You can't deny that the Selena of today looks nothing like the one we grew up watching on Disney. It's not just about aging, we all age. It's the fact that in many photos and public appearances, she looks like a different person entirely. Even her voice sounds completely different to me.
That is not something I do often.
Yeah.
You know, I will.
Selena has addressed these theories, attributing her physical transformation to her ongoing health issues.
That's what we doing. You already know Theo on the bill to get the panel together, get your live together. If you a member, fam, we're gonna allow you to pull up on us in the Zoom. Huh? Go ahead, Chris.
Tell them they can join the panel, man.
They can join the party, fam. They can live their life. Let me turn around so they can know how we coming right now. You better get some eyes on it. We in there. You see this? You see Theo. You see a little within. You see Chris, and then me at the top, GP. We living our life. We don't care about none of that. We're not gonna have it. If you ain't who you is, get out the way. How's it going, Theo? How are you?
It's going on right, man. How's everybody?
How are you? Okay, a little within in the building, Chris in the building, getting money as he do often.
Man, that's all, man.
No,
Your
yeah.
sizzle reel, T.
You said what happened? You said what happened?
I saw your sizzle reel.
Oh Lord Jesus, you know
I
it,
saw it.
it get a little different. It get
Really
a,
cool, man. Running through the woods.
you see, I had to bag up out of there. I had to bag up. You see a little within. You see, I had to bag up. Cause they owe me. I had to bag up and get out of there, fam. Look, see, I'm trying to let fam know that's what the world doing. That's what we doing. Like, we got to bag up, like, get out of there. And they still coming, fam. So we got to figure it out. What y'all think, though? You rock with that? Y'all rock with it?
It was great. I like it. It's cool, man.
That's a bless. I appreciate that, y'all love. You know it's love. We want to show the world what's going on. You know what I'm saying? New album, I'm going to tell my family right now. New album called Every Man for Theyself. Oh, my God. Every Man for Theyself. You understand? That's what's going on. Am I tripping? Tell me I'm tripping. Somebody in here right now tell me I'm tripping. Every man for themselves. Am I right? Okay. Now, let's get right. I said this several months back. Every man for themselves. And now, everything is coming to fruition. That every man has come into themselves to know that if you don't have nothing to fall back on or stand on, you will fall for anything in this timing. Now, the album, the situation. This is what's going on. We're doing 3 people that'll be able to come free to the concert. We'll fly her to St. Louis for that. We're doing 3 flat out free. Remember, fam and her, we're doing 3. We're gonna pay your road to pull up in St. Louis and come to the concert. Because we want you to be a part of what's really going on moving forward. So we're gonna make sure that we cash out on 3. And you ain't gotta be a member. We just wanna make sure that you somebody that matter. You know what I'm saying? There's a concert coming, and it's deep. It's called For One Night Only, Theo. It's one night only. With your boy Dilla T. One night only, fam. And it's gonna be deep, it's gonna be real. It'll be here in St. Louis, here in the city. But we just wanna make sure that people get the message. You get what I'm saying? That everything ain't, you know, just this and that. It's just, we wanna make sure everybody get the message. That every man is for itself, life is going on in this World War III. You hear me? It sound retarded. I bet ain't nobody in here told nobody we at World War III today, did you?
Try not to think about it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's crazy.
What was your weekend like? I ain't gonna hold you. Go ahead. Let me know. What was your weekend? Go ahead, Chris.
All weekend straight, man. We the kids, man.
Maintaining.
Yup, spend time with the family, bro.
Grown man taking care of the kid, getting order. What was your weekend like, Theo?
Nothing much, just, you know, regular, running errands, going to the house of worship, just chilling, trying to take the load off from the week and just take it down and relax some, you know.
That's real,
Before
baby.
I get back to it today, the craziness today at work.
Yes, ma'am. That's real. How has everything went for you, a love within?
It was great, gardening, being out in nature. That's why I started to gist. But other than it, just tell you I live by it. I ain't gonna say I live by the day, but I live by the day. I try my best.
To be in the moment.
But it was a good year, living in that moment.
Yes,
Good weekend.
man. He said to be present. That's real. To be present in the time.
Crystal. Ooh, I got potatoes, red onions, lavender, sage, thyme.
Ooh. To a man. You hear that, Chris, boy? We like, feed it. Just feed it real, man. You hear me? That's how men heard you. Like, we like, yeah.
I'm trying. That's good stuff.
Respect. You understand what's going on here? Grown woman taking care of, real women taking care of what take care of life. Growing everything organically to make sure that we still in tune. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. It's a reason why we here, man. We here to save your life. If you don't hear it by now, we got the panel, man. Theo, we got a love within. We got Chris in the building, man. You don't really get this often, but you might. If you subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that like button to double tap that screen. We here Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. with your boy Dilla T and my fam here at No Filters. Let's get right. Let's go.
While I completely understand and respect that, it's hard to ignore that she is just one of many stars who seem to transform overnight. While her health has undoubtedly played a role, I believe there's more to this story. Think about the reality of being a Disney child star. We've seen time and time again how the system pulls young actors into the dark side of the industry. Orlando Brown and Amanda Bynes are prime examples. They were once bright-eyed stars who became shells of their former selves after being exposed to the industry secrets that are simply too heavy to carry. They can be on a red carpet one day and unrecognizable in a street corner the next. Selena practically grew up in that machine, but unlike Orlando or Amanda, she didn't have a breakdown. She climbed to the very top. I could only imagine that reaching a level where you are worth billions requires entering some very shady rooms. We've seen the signs. The higher you climb in Hollywood, the deeper you're pushed into the elite circles. In these elite circles, celebrities are introduced to occult practices that lead to more than just personality changes. They lead to physical transformations. They all start talking, acting, and dressing differently. They adopt a new age perspective and eventually become puppets for the system. Selena, like many others in her position, may simply be the latest victim of the same industry change. Is it possible that Selena was replaced? While I personally don't believe in the literal cloning theory, that doesn't mean it's impossible. Hollywood is a strange
Tell Theo come on with that email.
dark place where unexplainable things happen every single day. If it were confirmed tomorrow that it actually was someone else behind a mask, I wouldn't be completely shocked. Years ago, if you said cults were running the industry, people called you crazy. But after everything that has been exposed over the last few years, the public is left with no choice but to wait and see. Something wicked is clearly happening in Hollywood. Is it cloning? I don't think so. But are these celebrities being replaced? Yes, I believe they are. While they may be the same person biologically, they've taken the industry oath. They are now puppets that do and say exactly what they're told. They get the same plastic surgeries, wear the same symbolic clothing, and act in the same hollow way. The industry replaces them without ever needing a body double. They become just another face for the machine, used to distract the masses. So when people say this isn't the real Selena Gomez, in a way, they're right. She isn't the Selena who first entered the industry. She's the Selena who was consumed by it, just like we see with many of these celebrities. It's the same pattern we saw with Miley Cyrus and Demi Lovato. They enter the industry as themselves, but to reach the billionaire tier, they have to shed their skin. They have to become the product the industry wants to sell. When fans start saying that's not her, they are seeing the moment the celebrity crosses over and loses her individuality. There is a specific look that stars get once they supposedly taken the oath. It's often called the dead eye or blank face phenomenon. We saw it with Eminem during the infamous 2013 interview, and we see it now in Selena's most recent high fashion shoots. Most people think nothing of it, but those paying attention see it as the start of the transformation. In these photos, the bone structure often looks tightened, almost plastic, leading back to the mask theories. But the real mask might be the heavy pharmaceutical or psychological conditioning required to survive at that level of fame. When a person becomes an industry puppet, they lose who they are. They begin to morph into what the industry wants. The swelling, the voice deepening, and the shifting features. It could be the physical body reacting to a spirit that is no longer in control. They become who they are forced to be to survive in the business. The most chilling part of this theory isn't that they are replaced by others, but that they are forced to participate in their own erasure. To stay at the top of the billion-dollar pyramid, you have to be willing to be a vessel for whatever agenda the overlords have for that cycle. Whether it's the massive Gina Davis or the massive PR-controlled personality, the result is the same. The person you love is effectively gone. The industry doesn't need to clone you if they can own you. As we watch Selena continue to climb, we have to ask, at what point does the person end and the product begin? Looking at the new Selena and the new Jim Carrey, we aren't just looking at aging or health issues. We are looking at the industry change in real time. They aren't missing, they become puppets. But I want to know what you think. Is the Selena we see today a victim of a physical swap? Or is she the victim of a system that eventually consumes everyone it touches? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be down there reading them all. And for deeper, unfiltered content that goes a step further without the risk of censorship, check out my Patreon for over 60 exclusive videos you won't find on here. If you value the truth the mainstream media refuses to tell, like this video and subscribe to join the truth movement. You can also find my videos on Spotify for when you're on the go. Well, that's it for this one. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Sluggish over the years, which could be part of maybe her lupus condition. It could also just be like those teeth, they're probably very heavy.
Hit that like button, double tap that screen. Ooh, we finna get deep right now. You finna find out why. Hold up now, let's get all the Theo in the building. Theo let you know what's going on right now. Let me see it, Theo, what's going on. Let me look at it. Let me, what is it? Oh, she got that red hot. That's that red hot. That's that red. Yeah, that's what that is. Them gizzards? You put them gizzards in there? You put that hot sauce on there with them gizzards. I don't know if y'all know what's going on, but we black folk in here, we about to just eat. We about to just cook there and eat and walk away. Them gizzards? What? They all did it on purpose. You see what she did, though? She knew it. She knew it. Oh, Lord. We got to get in Atlanta. We got the whole pot of kids. Everything live. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. That's the reason why we in here right now. Theo going crazy, life going on, the within. We to put everything together. The pot is roasting, it's cooking. Let me tell you something. Selena ain't gonna get no pass. You hear me? She ain't right. And I'm gonna tell you now, Selena ain't right. Listen, from where I'm from, if you don't look like you did day one, shit. If you ain't who you is day one, bye. You know what I'm saying? If your skin, let me tell you something. Your skin can do something here, and then your skin can do a different complexion in your neck. But then your skin can do something in your chest. You understand? If you look at a woman and her face don't go with her neck or her chest, back up. You better back up. You better hear me now. You better back up. Face, neck, skin. You hear me? If it ain't together, something ain't right. Lord Jesus, I feel bad for them people that got something going on with their skin. They got like a real problem. You hear me? Because it made me feel bad because it seemed like I'm hating on them. But let me tell you something. If your skin don't match your throat, if your face don't match your throat, you hear me, Theo? You hear me? You better shake over and put some water on it, bleach it up. Because something about why your face ain't with your throat? Your complexion should go with your throat, then your chest. Thank you. Right, so we should be as a unit when it comes to complexion and simulation. You hear me? Simulation. You ain't never heard that word, did you? Complexion and simulation on how we live in our life. Now think about it. My forehead is a little distant, but I hold on to it. And it's a reason. Because at the end of the day, it fit my face. You feel me? It fit me. So I gotta hold him back just to make sure I'm straight and I'm good. Some of y'all, everything don't even match. And I'm so sorry for you, fam, if your face don't match your throat and your neck and in your chest. But I'm gonna tell you now, that has nothing to do with Selena Gomez. This nigga ain't the same. Her front don't match with her neck don't go with her chest don't go with her forehead don't go with her head. You hear me? Better hear me. Have you ever seen a nigga walking and holding his head and it just seemed like something don't just don't fit? You hear me? You gotta.
That lady on the plane, that white lady, when she said, "I'm telling you now."
That's what I'm talking about. None of it match. That's what I'm talking about. You hear it? Don't. Nothing match. Something about her face didn't go with her head didn't go with her body wasn't hers. You hear me? Hit that like button, double tap that screen. It's the reason why we're here. We cooking.
Then I went back through and I noticed.
Say it again.
We started seeing these.
Say it again. Who was?
The email again? Yeah, somebody asked for it.
No filters. Hold up. No filters 314. I don't know what you're doing, but hit that no filters 314 at Gmail. You hear me? That's the email. That's a real thing. No filters NOFEEL. I had to redirect that shit, didn't I? Get that together. You hear me?
I put it in there wrong?
No filters. NOFEELETERS 314 at gmail.com. Let's go, fam. Let's go.
Mass facial transformations. We see her all of a sudden have two holes. Sometimes on the same side as the original. Some videos it's on the complete opposite side.
One person commented, definitely not Selena Gomez. Another person questioned, but what about that? Now, when it comes to like the moles and those things and mapping it all out, it reminds me of my Avril Lavigne video I did about her being cloned and her double, which has been a huge conspiracy online. And there's so many images trying to map around the moles, but you really, I mean, how do you know if the picture wasn't flipped or things like that? I guess people have their ways of deciphering it. This person writes, not the same person. Clone. Selena was not white. I know they cloned her. This person writes, she used to be so funny and bubbly, which could also be the industry just trying to destroy her. I mean, I do think, like, if you look at those pictures of Justin Bieber of, like, before when he went to the Grammys and after at his recent Grammys, like, red carpet, he's got, like...
Real life. Listen to this man. Or what you would call him to be, because he's different. But listen, let's go.
No spark in his eyes.
So I've been working all day, rehearsing, figuring out what we're gonna do, and they have given me no food. And if you see the way I eat, I like junk food, and all they gave me was an apple.
And the other one is
An apple. And it doesn't taste good.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen...
That's the real Selena Gomez. You hear me? That's the real person talking about an apple. Just listen to her body language.
Someone's so sad eating... Like, if you look at those pictures of Justin Bieber of, like, before
Listen
when he
to
went
her.
to the
Look at
Grammys
her.
and after at his recent Grammys, like, red carpet, he's got, like, no spark in his eyes.
So I've been working all day, rehearsing, figuring out what we're gonna do, and they have given me no food. And if you see the way I eat, I like junk food, and all they gave me was an apple.
and the other one is
That's her. That's the real her.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen someone so sad eating an apple. She wanted real food, but they just gave her an apple. Poor Selena. And of course we have to talk about the voice. This headline reads, Selena Gomez fans freak out at her speaking voice changing from bubbly to sluggish over the years, which could be part of maybe her lupus condition. It could also just be like those teeth. They're probably very heavy and they block a lot of your speaking. I feel like that completely changed the way that Miley Cyrus sang for a long time. But here's a TikTok compilation that got over 1.9 million views comparing Selena Gomez's voice from the past to now.
I would love to guest star on Gossip Girl. It would definitely probably have to be like a nice girl role, one of Jenny's friends or something. I think that would be fun and neat.
Thank you guys so much. This stage was actually the first time that I was authentically 100% honest with all of you. I think it's safe to say that most of you know a lot of my life, whether I liked it or not. I think people probably know too much about me. I guess I just had to get used to this whole idea that my life isn't going to always just be, you know, me. I am doing great. I woke up, had a...
Different voice. That's crazy. That's like you got fake Jim Carrey. Telling you, that fake person that come to find out it was a woman that was wearing a mask impersonating him. Yeah, I believe that.
For real?
Yeah.
A woman impersonating Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Wearing a mask. Let me see, can I find her name?
Did y'all hear that, fam?
Somebody said they closed.
I heard everything about Jim Carrey but that.
Yeah,
A woman,
Alexis Dawn.
Chris,
I believe it because
she
it's
said
all-
a woman, she said a woman,
Alexis Dawn.
she said a woman, what?
Drag artist and makeup artist Alexis Stone claimed to have impersonated Jim Carrey at the 2026 Caesar Awards in Paris.
What the
So it's a guy, but he's a drag artist too.
So he was the one that created Jim Carrey for the award.
That's why eye color was different in the sound.
Eye color, voice, right? Eye color. So that means that he done dealt with a lot of people. It ain't just Jim, because if you professionally right. That's what I'm talking about, fam. He been rocking. He been doing this.
Yeah, who else is he impersonating?
Right now, is this illegal? But this is so funny because this isn't illegal. You understand? This not illegal. This is a problem, but this is not illegal. And I think that's the problem, because no one can come up and say, hey, you can't clone or recreate someone. What are we doing?
I don't know.
I mean, I get it. We ain't doing this shit.
Right, I'm not saying what they doing, because we live.
Right, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm with you. I'm a black man. I'm with you. I'm a black man with you, black woman. I'm with you. We not doing this shit. What are they doing? It make you say, what are they doing? Instead of what are we doing? Because at the end of the day, these are things we don't control. And then to be funny, to be real with you, think about this. You really don't know the religion that they believe in that makes them do this. We calling it the devil. We calling it demonic. I mean, we know it's demonic. But what is this that they really live by that have them saying, hey, we're going to clone a Love Within and Theo, and then we're going to put their faces right back out in front of No Filters as if they never was cloned. The comfortability of knowing that we can just recreate your faces. You understand what I'm saying? This is more serious, Theo, than I expected when I spoke earlier. Because to be real with you, let's be real. I'm a real Nigga, so I can smoke weed and get all day in the mother bit, and then get you some love in your life. And then love in you right. I'm only saying that because I'm a real Nigga fam. And there's no way that we ever thought about this. I'm only bringing this awareness now because tomorrow, if they do something that's going to change your identity or make you have to get an RFID chip so you can claim your identity in the world, you better start coming up with a plan. Shit, we sitting here looking good as a motherfucker. And that ain't gonna be the same next week, my nigga. You understand me?
Yeah.
What are we doing? And I think that's the problem. Because as I'm taking it in, see, this how you know, I ain't talking extra shit. I'm taking this in as we are in live time. There's a situation right now brewing that Trump just backed out of because of the oil going on in the world. Oil means more than your fucking kids. Is you stupid? You didn't know that oil means more than you and your kids in your state or your city? Oil, the liquid, means more than your life. I'm here to tell you something. Learn something, fam. Oil means more than gasoline. Oil means more than living life. Oil means more than territory. Because it was always, back in the day, it was always land. And then when we found out that land didn't matter, it was always about power. And then when we found out it was the money, then they started talking that shit about money and power. I'm here to tell you something. If you don't know, do not feel bad about wanting to learn. If you don't know, do not feel bad about asking questions. If you don't know, do not feel bad about wanting to know. Because I'm telling you something right now. If you knew what to do, your dumb ass would be doing it. Stupid nigga. If you knew what to do, nigga, you would already be doing it. So it's a reason you watching us. And I say us because you were here with your boy Dilla T and my fam here at No Filters. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. It's us. It ain't me, it's us. This ain't never been me, nigga. It's been us. This whole time. If it was you, nigga, you would know what to do and we would just follow you. But clearly you don't. Half of y'all dumbass don't believe in robots. You ever been to Atlanta? I was in a restaurant and the fucking robot tray come out the back serving us for 30 minutes, nigga. 30-minute robot serving us our food on a tray in Atlanta, Georgia. You better shut up. What?
Places to people, bro.
I'm sitting there looking at this like, fam tapped me like, bro, grab your body, grab your chest. Because the nigga came out like, no face, just moving the tray over, went this way. The nigga went down this lane and then turned right and knew where to go to this table. I said, what the fuck? What? How this? He know to go this way, that way, and then this way for each table that had, and he was packed with bunch of food. You hear me? Now, somebody in here seemed like they seen that too. Because I seen it and I ain't believe it.
In San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Theo seen it. I know I ain't tripping.
And this was like 4 years ago. It was her first year. And we went out to Fisherman's Wharf. And we were out there until nighttime. And we went to Ghirardelli and all of the things. And as we were coming down the hill, we saw one of those taxi driverless vehicles. I guess it was a Tesla, but it was a taxi.
Wow.
Nobody was in that joint. Nobody. And it was just coming down the street. And we were just looking at it, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, there's nobody driving. Now, can you imagine sitting in the back seat? That's your taxi driver, and there's no driver in the front? And we just watched it. Nobody in it. Riding down the street. It stopped at the light. And then people were crossing the street. And I looked and it just came within like maybe a foot.
I'm like, see, right.
To be like in the back. And this thing would hit another human and your ass was sitting
and
in the
you
back.
catching the case.
And I was like, that could never be me.
Ooh, you hear that? That's how tell your ride is. That's how. No matter of fact, that's how. What's the new whip name? Tesla. That's how Tesla is, fam. All you gotta do, I ain't gonna lie. We was on the highway. We just put him in robot mode. This nigga was. I said, niggas, you.
Like iRobot.
I looked at him. He like, I'm good. I looked over. I'm like, I don't see no hands. I do that. Oh yeah. What you all back? Get you wake your ass up. You know it's me in there with you, nigga. This ain't your. No, nigga, this is me. That boy said, boy, listen, fam. Oh, he like, my bad. It's all good. If you ever, nigga. I said, boy, we come from peanut butter and jelly. You, what? You gonna no hands? You trust this shit?
It's crazy.
You hear me, Theo? I like to grab this face and put him in the window. One more time. You hear me? Right now, 2 on. Boy, you hear me, Theo? I ain't lying. One more time, nigga. Get new in here. We old. Be new. We old. Stay old. Don't be new. Stay old. Talking about you just all of a sudden today. We good. Everybody park. We good. We can just drive cars with no hands. Boy, you got everybody getting smacked. I ain't lying. Everybody. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. Boy, I'm on my blood pressure. You hear? I ain't lying.
Associates,
I ain't lying.
we need the energy. Ready to go.
Containing where I'm at and being so joyful about
the choices I make, though not all of them are perfect. I'm just so happy to be here.
You're good.
I'm so happy to be here.
Who's the first person you called when you found out you're nominated?
Oh, it was my Nana and Papa.
Oh, that's awesome.
But literally, my heart is racing just purely because it's such an honor.
This reminds me of like the comparisons of Britney Spears on Instagram speaking to her speaking in the past, because there are so many differences. Sometimes she throws a full accent out there.
I've always had an interest, in singing.
Well, I mean, if they want to put me up on a pedestal like that, that's really sweet.
Is talking about just, being yourself and being happy with you and not caring about what other people think.
Guys, I'm taking over a live chat right now. Does that mean I'm cool?
I know.
Am I cool? Most girls say, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you really want me to tell you? I didn't think so.
This comment reads that Selena doesn't open her mouth anymore. People love blaming it on the lupus, but I'm not sure what to think. I thought her old teeth have so much wonderful character, and her new teeth might also change the way she's able to speak. That is what I'm saying. Like, I was actually convinced I want to get veneers, but I don't think I ever want to. It looks like it's painful for her to talk at the end of the clip. One person wrote on Reddit that she had a facelift in late 2019. I remember she got her teeth done, and then cheek implants, and then she got a facelift and appeared in 2020 with that pulled back frozen face. One person wrote that there was nothing wrong with Selena's face shape. She only looked bad because she was obviously drunk.
Theo, what's your email, Theo? Hit me with the email right now. Theo, hit me with the email. No, not Theo. Theo, Tone. Tell Tone that. Hit me with the email, Tone. What's your email, Tone? Tell Tone the email. No filters. 314, please. Because he just who he is. Shout out to Tone, Big Dog, T-shirt champ. Y'all hear this shit? The love within. I know you over. You look like you just marinating, breathing. But I just want to disrupt you for one moment. These people. She said, look, so. These people ain't right, damn it. They need to be prosecuted. Sanctified. What's the other? Everything that matters about deadly force, they need to be done in, because there's no way that they allowing this to come out publicly in the world today. But in my mind, I feel like they want us to know this. They want us to see the word shit. They want us to hear it. They want this to happen. You hear me?
But you gotta think about it. What Japan, some other countries have like high-tech stuff. So.
Right, and then when we see the movies, we be like, oh, shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Back in the day, I used to see the movies and be like, oh, man, that's crazy. If. But now, shh. They made it for us. That's what it is. You seeing some old Expendables type of technology. What's the motherfucker? What's the motherfucker? Avengers technology. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that they have this technology and then we don't do nothing about it, but we just look at it like, oh, that's nice. That's cool. New movie, all good, right?
And a lot of that stuff, think about that stuff, man. Back in the day, bro. And now it's coming to life, man. All that stuff, like, man, what's that? Or a car you can drive without driving it? Or all that kind of stuff.
I mean, just being right. I think
that's
just
where we going, bro. Car gonna start talking to you.
and it has been. You hear me? And it. Ooh, we got to stop that. Who you talking to? So we gonna have to get into it with AI. You understand? Because he over here, he want to talk to your girl. He want to talk to your lover. He want to talk to your woman. He want to talk to everybody. But the point I'm making is, once they tried to brainwash us with Siri, okay? If you have an iPhone.
Turn that Siri off. I turn all the way Siri off, bro.
Do you understand me?
And let me tell you something else. You can turn Siri off at the top level, but every app has Siri on.
What?
Go inside every app and turn off Siri.
Hold up. I gotta look at you in your eyes. You just told me that Siri can be turned off.
Yup. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, matter of fact, we had we was up here on the channel.
Tanya in the building.
That's what made me like think more deeper because I took away my echo, all that stuff because I had a little echo thing, and when I would go on Amazon, like stuff that I was talking about, it would pop up, and I'm like, oh no, we're not doing it. So it was just but Siri, I turned Siri off like about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, like 3 weeks. That's
Wow. Fam, turn Siri off. What? So you turn the TV off? So you turn TV off? So you turn TV off so don't nothing pop in because of the program, how they program. Do you hear this? You understand this happening to real people. This is really happening to us for real. Like we have no control over it. I heard also that if you keep your TV on, it takes away from the melanin. I get to talking that type of shit, they gonna think we racist in this mother. You hear me? I get to talking that type of shit, they gonna think we racist in here. We not. I just want you to understand that melatonin hit different. Did you see that video? Did you see that video when we talking about that Wi-Fi? Talking about COVID? COVID?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I believe.
Tell them right now, love within, please. Just give them an idea of what you seen.
Try to stay away from a lot of radiation when it comes to even our cell phones. People like that cell phone have it charged up beside your head when you sleep, and like move that stuff out your way. Move it out your way.
Yes. Did you hear that? Did you tap in? I'm sure you did, because fam in here said yes. Keep going. She telling you what to do with your life. Keep going. I'm gonna just leave you. I'm gonna just give you the floor because you just told you need to stop charging shit all up on your face, and then you need to understand the radiation coming. What you said, the radiation.
Yeah, the radiation coming from stuff that's plugged up. I mean, I know some things we can't avoid, of course, like our AC units and stuff like that. But if you can avoid some of, like I said, when it comes to your TV, charging your phone, like I said, the microwave. I know a lot of people like to stand right there at the microwave while they warm up their food, try to walk away from it and then come back to it. But yeah, just being cautious of stuff like that. Get rid of these echoes. I know it's convenient. Hey Siri, can you do this or whatever? Can you turn on this? Get rid of that stuff. Stay old fashioned. Stay the old way. Don't get caught up in this new stuff.
Old fashioned.
These CEOs of these like Amazon and Jeff Bezos and all these people with Alexa. They don't even have it in their own house.
But they're giving it to us, but they ain't even got it. You hear that? Oh.
Well, if you do that, just for your dog have this little tag on it to alert everybody in your neighborhood that you got a ring device in your home, that's crazy business. So,
but they don't have cameras, but they
right.
can't find all these missing children.
Thank you. But y'all putting collars on dogs, but y'all can't find no kids? What? It ain't no way. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so just be cautious.
Open your ears right now. Open your eyes.
Got bought out, man.
Who you said, Chris?
The ring camera company got bought out by the flock camera company. The ones that be on the highway, they bought the ring camera.
Hold up. Y'all better thank God for being here today, right now. Chris, a love within, Theo, this shit real. You better hear fam just said. They just bought the ring cameras situation out. And I ain't gonna lie, Theo, for one of my properties over here, we ended up buying the weed camera that was hooked up only to the internet, just for you to pick up, activity. Not knowing that you're saying that they're going to change that. They're going to change the ring. They're going to change the cameras. Because ring cameras is happening, but that's the new thing. So with ring cameras, we need to know which way they're going. You heard me? If that's what they're doing. If they're using ring cameras to create more or whatever's less, then we need to know that. But I was just saying that from what we did and what we seen, we knew that ring cameras was hooked up for that video you seen, The Love Within, that the Wi-Fi was hooked up to something that was put and transmitted into the COVID-19 medicine. And then when I heard y'all say something about Wi-Fi, period, Wi-Fi is hooked up to more than what we think. And I'm going to be honest, we would never think that Wi-Fi is hooked up to medicine. Why would a Wi-Fi be hooked up to medicine?
Nanotechnology.
That means that they would only want to track whatever that Wi-Fi picks up and whatever's connected to that Wi-Fi. If you need, no, hear me. If each one of you all needed a medicine that's hooked up to a Wi-Fi just for it to activate, the fuck is in your body?
Technology, like you said.
Nanotechnology.
Now,
That's why I did.
I'm only telling y'all, I'm only saying this because think about it. We never really cared about the technology. We was only living our lives. We want love. We on this endless journey to be happy, right? But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to the uniqueness of new science, they want you to know whatever you was taught can change. And you need to be open to that. Because if they clone your little ass and put you out here to get money, what you gonna do? Nobody has an answer. I don't hear shit from nobody. We grown as fuck in here. Nobody got nothing to say. You get the point I'm making, fam? Y'all don't know what the fuck to do, fam. Moving forward. We can sit here and have all this.
My clone gonna rob a bank and she gonna move to
You gonna be a man killer.
Costa Rica or something. She ain't staying here.
Never gonna be a professional, and you gonna be the bad kind.
Thailand, I don't know. She going somewhere. I'll meet her later.
Let me tell y'all what's fucked up. Let me tell you what's fucked up. I don't even know y'all. We come from a different place. We come from a different background. Y'all been through something I ain't been through. I've been through something y'all ain't been through. And yet I feel so bad that something could happen to you all without my watch. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I feel. That's why I feel fucked up about it, because you create relationships genuinely. You hear me? Genuinely. not just a relationship. We humans, fam. Let's be real. Lust of the eye, lust of the flesh, pride of life. We can do that shit in 2 seconds, nigga. That's how we coming. But when you able to create a relationship genuinely, nobody could feel how you feel or how you would do people in this world if they don't come from your mama. You can never say that this person would treat this person like that just like you would if they didn't come from your mama. I have met people, and I've met you all in No Filters. Y'all didn't come from my mama, and y'all act like y'all came from my mama. She is truly more. She is truly God-fearing. And she only want to make sure that life that God has given us on this earth can be given to all. The same opportunity that we did. You hear me? And I'm only telling you this because I know my mother's in a state that she not or might not be with us tomorrow. You understand me? But I'm giving y'all this because I love you. And this shit deep to me. Because I know sincerely that what's ordained for us, you hear me? What's ordained for us will come. Even if you don't want it to, nigga. And even if you scared, what's ordained will happen. And I know for sure that my mother has done more than I asked her to for us, you hear me? She's done more than I asked her to for us because we don't even know what the world consists of. And yet she still taught us what we need to keep going. I'm only saying that because I'm talking to y'all and y'all listening to me. If I was talking shit, nobody would be listening to me right now. You hear me? It's a blessing.
Blessing, man. Shout out to your mom, bro, for real.
To know that.
God bless your mom.
Yeah, man.
Just to know that you get a chance. You just get a chance. That's all. Because we don't know shit. Think about it. We don't know shit. We only know what the next nigga already told us just for this nigga to tell us, learn from it. But we don't know shit. But we just here. We just living. Thank God for Jesus. But at the end of the day, this is genuine because I don't know nobody. This is genuine because none of y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you about my mama,
All right, thank you. All right. It's gonna be all right.
Mom.
It's gonna be all right.
you know what's funny when I tell you, we in here only for one. We only in here for one. Because regardless of what's going on, one body, one soul, one earth just felt me. You hear me? Just one. It's not many. It's not a lot. We don't need a crowd. We don't need the applause. It's just one felt what I'm saying. One felt what's going on. One understand what the fuck is going on right now that we have no control over. But there's only one, my G. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. It's a reason why you here. It's more than you. Trust me. When I tell you, you pull up on No Filters, nigga, it is more than you. But we are obliged to have you pull up. We are truly thankful for your presence because it's a gift. That's why we look at it as a present today. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. Truly appreciate and congratulate each and every one of you because we still here today. But I'm gonna tell you something. When you cross paths with things I've seen and things we've done in the world, things I've done, you couldn't fathom. But we thank God that we still here because a lot of people aren't. And their chapter and story is closed. But yet we're still here to tell ours. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. Understand you in here with my panel. A Love Within Theo. You know what it is. Chris in the building. These are real people that understand what you've been through and me too. We respect them and we truly appreciate them. Let's go, because we cooking.
Bunker High, which we're gonna add allegedly onto that. Never mind her looks, holy F, she gets more and more drugged out. Her voice gets lower in each clip, which kind of reminds me of when Britney Spears was placed on lithium. She claims that she was like pretty much bedbound because she couldn't do anything on the medication. But because so many people were talking about this on the internet, Selena Gomez decided that she would go and address everything for herself as far as her voice goes, not the cloning part.
Yeah, I've gotten this question a few times. The voice thing. So sometimes when I'm on, never mind. There's no excuse. I don't really care. I think my point is that sometimes things happen. I get weird. My throat kind of swells on the inside sometimes. That's all. Well, that's good. I'm glad y'all are being real with me on the live. I appreciate it though, for real.
Now we're getting into the Jeffrey Epstein portion of this video. So Selena Gomez's name gets brought up inside of Jeffrey's email inbox whenever he was messaging this woman named Lana. He writes, "Sorry, you would have had so much fun, but he has decided on Selena Gomez." Now this is in July 2017, which means that he's probably talking about Woody Allen hiring Selena Gomez.
And why did he spell it decided, right? He sent this in July of 2017. She had her surgery in September of 2017, a couple months after, to which there would be complications in that surgery. Now, there is a theory going around because Justin Bieber went to a church, I don't know the year, but he confided in these people telling him his story, basically that Selena was pregnant. And the theory is that Selena had sacrificed herself so that her baby could live.
This is the film that Woody Allen created. It had Timothy Chalamet in it, Elle Fanning, Jude Law, Selena Gomez, and that's what I'm thinking Jeffrey was emailing about. After doing some further digging, it looks like this is the woman, Lana
Tone, send me that email. KDS, send me that email right now. NoFilters314@gmail.com. Fam ready to pull up right now, asking for it. Let's go.
Kalia, the woman that he was emailing in regards to like this gig. It also seems like he tried to hook her up with a few different gigs. Like right here, they're talking about her being on the cover of Maxim. So it looks like Epstein was pushing her for whatever reason. Oh, she's private. How convenient. Selena Gomez was 25 in the year 2017. I want to say that Epstein was disappointed he didn't pick a younger actress for manipulation, but that's baseless speculation. I mean, this woman, Lana, is like 38 years old, so it's not like she's like a spring chicken over here. Which, of course, 38 is young, okay? I'm not saying 38 is old. Of course not. don't even go there. I'm just saying, compared to like Selena Gomez, like she's in her early 30s, so I don't think that that's really the point. I don't think Jeffrey was hoping for a younger actress because he was obviously speaking to Lana. But was Lana like helping him in other ways? Was she like recruiting other people to come in exchange for these type of gigs? Now that is all speculation.
Kourtney Kardashian's son Reign. There's no way you can tell me that that is not Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's son. Like there were rumors that it was Justin's and Kourtney's son because they were like hanging out or whatever. Yeah, no, there's no way that's not Selena Gomez's and Justin Bieber's child because, like, damn. And like just to know, like, no, this is like proven or anything, but like if you do the deep dive and then like see when she changed and she shifted, like, and watching Justin Bieber and the way he like falls off and spirals, just the timeline of everything, it is heartbreaking.
Speaking of that speculation, this is really crossing into a place that I get a little uncomfortable talking about here on YouTube. Selena Gomez says Jennifer Aniston gives her maternal advice and cooks the best pizza. Can I even say that? One of you guys actually pointed this out in one of my videos. Shout out to you. Please speak about Selena Gomez and this part.
See, that's what I'm talking about. We didn't heard pieces. We didn't heard everything. Like, how they don't think we know what they talking about, man?
Sick.
Right, and then at this point, I'm thinking they want us to know. You understand? Like, have you ever thought about that? They want us to know. I told my brother, I say, bro, listen, there is no way that they just showing us everything. Like, they just open up a vault and say, hey, let's just, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Let's just, everything in the vault, let it run and let the people decide. You get what I'm saying? That's how it feels. Am I right? Am I tripping? Because we've never known nothing about no Diddy, no Biggie, no Tupac, no Jay-Z, no... Boy, I can go down a damn list. I'm talking about people from ages. And the stuff that I'm seeing on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, you understand me? I can just go and scroll and I can see some weird, nasty, terrible shit that happened in 1990 something with this man, and that man, and it's nothing after. And in my head, Chris, I'm like, okay, well, it seems like they want us to see it or hear about it, but I've never sat back and been able to pull up Instagram and looked up Diddy and Jay-Z doing something inappropriate. So the point I'm making is that today they are allowing this to happen. Today they want us to see this. Today they want this to get so... What the fuck I tell y'all about anarchy? What I tell you about? What the fuck? What's the other shit? What? Martial law? No, martial law. Now think about it for a second. If martial law was called right now, Theo, what would you do? What would you really do? If martial law was called tomorrow morning, what would you really do?
Well, the same shit I had to do when COVID and the lockdown. Stay in the house, man. Stay in the house. Yeah. Unless I am called out as an essential worker again. Like last time. Because I'm in healthcare. I probably will be one of those people.
Well, you have to go outside.
Well, I'll be out there while everybody else is locked down, looking at, seeing weird shit.
Right. Even more. She said, seeing weird shit. That's what I'm saying. So, in her position, have we not... Hit that like button, double tap that screen. Let me tell you what's going on. In her position, she's telling you realistically life. And she is saying, if you are a person that has to work essentials, you will be called to service. That's what we went through with COVID. You're right. That is what we went through with COVID. That is exactly what we went through with COVID. But I think the scary part about it now is this ain't no disease, fam. This ain't no COVID, nothing. This is people choosing to hang your little ass where you at and put you in a different position tomorrow. This ain't about no medical nothing. You hear me? This is about what do you have and what do they have for you to stand on. And if you by yourself, who you calling on? What you doing and who you calling on? As a woman in this world, it is truly different. Listen, you can be a young woman or older, it don't matter. All I'm asking is who you calling on. Because if we don't figure this shit out right now, oh yeah, you're gonna see the commercials. You're gonna see this. You're gonna see it. And you're gonna try to put that shit together right then and there. But just like a Love Within said, oh, we gotta get these bunkers together now. We gotta put ourselves in play right now. What the fuck? We gotta get our food together. We gotta get our money. What are we talking about? Because I think the scary part of it is that we have to do this. Am I right? Have we not? Let's just be real, fam. Because I don't fear shit but God. Because that nigga don't bleed like me. I fear for powers and places that don't feel like me. So I know they stronger than me because I'm only human. But I'm telling you, when this shit arrive, ain't nobody on here right now got a fucking solution at all. So don't sit up in there and act like you that nigga if you ain't got shit to say about what the fuck we supposed to do. Oh no, I wasn't tripping when I told y'all we was in this shit together. Cause ain't nobody watching me for answers. Fuck, what? Nigga, they watching me cause I'm together with us. We in this shit together. There's no way that we just gonna, what? We just gonna figure this shit out. Let me tell you what's going on. The blue beam shit, bullshit. Everything that we know is bullshit, we gotta push that to the side right quick, and then we gotta look at the real shit. And the real shit is Trump and them over there starting war because these niggas want oil. They want resources that don't got nothing to do with us. That's right. And we can do nothing but chill in our houses at peace because we have no power in this war. I'm gonna be real. You could be scared, whatever, but to be honest, we have no power in this. But if you was by yourself, you wouldn't feel the same as together. If you know all of us have no fight, and all of us can do nothing but sit back and pray, Lord, keep us, and have peace. That's better than you by yourself thinking you ain't got shit. And I'm gonna just be real. You understand? We in a world where we have no tomorrow or knowing what tomorrow is, but yet, if we by ourselves, we feel totally abandoned. You know what I'm saying? And we cannot be that. We have to be together, fam. Even if it's worse, even if it's bad, we have to be together. Because why? If we alone, you feel no assurance that tomorrow is okay. And I'm just being real. We was watching movies and shit, and them movies sounded good. But yet we living this shit now. So I'm telling you for real. If there's no way that we can think tomorrow's okay, then we fucked up today. You understand me? If we don't take care of today, then tomorrow's fucked. So we have to find some type of closure or peace in today so tomorrow be okay. You hear me? I'm not playing with you. This is just us living, abiding, and breathing. That's it. If we don't find comfort in today, we won't be okay with tomorrow. That's it. So I'm telling you now, there's nothing that we're doing that's out of the way, or there's nothing that we're doing that's making things okay. We just living, fam. As I look at Love Within, as I look at Theo, and as I look at Chris, all of y'all body language lets me know the fuck going on tomorrow. And y'all don't even know that. I'm just looking at her, looking at you, looking at him, looking at... And then the body language is letting me know what tomorrow looks like for you all. And that's not even... And that's crazy. It's just the body language. We think tomorrow's okay. Nigga, it's not. The fuck? So I'm telling you, stay right here. Stay right here. Because if you find out before me, I want to know. If I find out before you, I want to know. If he find out before me, nigga, you better tell me. You hear me, nigga? Play with me. That's why we right here. Because if you know before I'm on your ass. And if she know before... That's how I'm coming, fam. Yeah, nigga, I know you know and I'm coming like that. We got to do that. Because at this point, tomorrow, it used to be so funny when I used to hear that tomorrow ain't promised. Let's get it right. That shit sounded like a fairy tale.
Like far away, right?
Let me tell you this, a Love Within. I seen this nigga Project Pat. Project Pat. Chicken head. Chicken head. Project Pat, a Love Within. That nigga said, he said this. And I'm going to be real about what he said. Project Pat from 3-6 Mafia said, I can't keep on with the shit I used to do because of what I know today. And he said, I gotta do this because people need to know what's going on so we can know where we're going. And he was saying that from a God perspective. And we know this nigga is whoop whoop chicken head, ooh chicken, ooh. Yeah, that nigga then grew up and felt the presence. You hear me? And telling us, I gotta get off of that, gotta do this because these are... I'm just being real. You hear me?
Yeah. Well, grow up.
Hit that like button, double tap that screen. It's the reason why you're here. We're here to save your life. Be grateful. Be thankful. Let's go, fam.
With Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler at Jennifer's house. Selena Gomez is mentioned in the files. I really don't think that Selena Gomez is guilty as far as like Jeffrey Epstein goes. I think that he was just discussing with his very good friend Woody Allen, you know, the role possibility and things like that, because Epstein was always trying to push some people that he was interested in, like that example, Lana. But when it comes to these other things, this is a conspiracy that I just, I've been always told to avoid because you really can't. But nowadays that the files are coming out, I don't know what is like, where do we draw the line? Like what are we allowed to talk about and what can't we talk about?
We've known each other for years. You've been to my house. We've had pizza. We've had pizza. We're allowed to my own cart. Do we love pizza? Yeah, we love pizza. We love pizza. It's so good, so much fun. Now, someone did. I was told that you recall us meeting.
And you know, Jennifer Aniston been on that. Like she been on that. And I was hearing these conversations and rumors of years back. But then all of a sudden, the dude from Friends, A Love Within, you know the dude from Friends with the white dude that was funny with you know the 3 white boys that was on Friends. One of them gone. Oh, okay, let's get right today. But if you read up on Matthew Perry talking about something that was like Batman type of shit he was seeing. This boy talking about he seeing something ain't regular. He seeing Batman and Robin. I said, what, did you see Disney? This what we doing? And he like, yeah, I got an off me. Bah. Man ain't here no more. And then these people trying to play him like he retarded. What? This man been off the chain for a while. Rachel, Phoebe, all of them been going crazy. And it's the TV show called Friends that was taken from another show before Friends.
Living single.
Let's get right today. They've been, boy, they probably gonna shut down. They gonna probably shut down us, fam, because I'm in here exposing their life today. You better hear me today. Yeah. Living Single was the back end of Friends. And then they chose Friends and then start putting people in play. I'm only giving you an understanding of how they operate. Is all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be, listen to me, man. You need to thank God for Jesus that we talking like this tonight. Because a lot of you have no direction. You have nothing. No, let's be real. You grown as fuck. But you have no direction to go nothing. You got years on the earth and you still don't know what to do. Nigga, somebody should be asking your dumb ass what the fuck to do, but your stupid ass don't know what to do because you don't believe in what's going on. I feel bad for you because you got kids. But if you don't believe what's going on, how much do you really have to see to believe it? You knew that's what it was, Chris. We got to see it to believe it. You know that shit. See it to believe it. See it to believe it. See it to believe it.
You tell them something, say you blue in the face until they see it themselves, and that's the only way they're going to believe, man.
Right. And now we see it. We don't believe it.
Yeah, more is coming.
You couldn't fathom what a demon looked like in your face. In the physical, and I'm talking about in the physical form. No, listen to me. I'm talking about what a demon looked like in your face in the physical form. Let me say that shit again because somebody lost. I said, you don't know what a demon looked like in your face in the physical form.
Till you seen one.
You got the money, you got the power, you got the respect, you got the cause, you got the life. But you don't know what a demon look like in your face. It could be your cousin, my nigga. Your brother, your sister, your mama, your daddy. You better hear me. Yes, learn something tonight. We here for you to understand, inform, and be aware. I wasn't talking that shit. I'm telling you now, we grown. Theo, it seems like you know something we don't. Because you just said man. And when I heard that, it's just, I could give you a story that hit different from my fan. That I didn't register at that time. You feel what I'm saying?
You ever been around somebody
Okay, now that black thing, I ain't seen that black, but I heard the voice change.
The eyes go black, the pupils
Woo!
dilate.
You hear that, fam?
That's the demon.
Right.
Yeah.
People be wondering how they know how demons look with all these movies and stuff. Like, that let you know, like, if they done had a depiction of them or something, like, something to show them what they look like for them to make all these movies that depict what a demon look like, you know?
Right, right. But you know, they create what we think look like a demon,
Yeah.
but we don't really know what a real demon look like.
So,
You know what I'm saying? People be talking about they on demon time and they this and they that and they going crazy. Nigga, you don't even know. You couldn't fathom. Ah, demon time, you stupid individual. And see, I'm not against them. I am more against the fact that they just don't want to be open to things. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about talking about them. It's about people that just don't want to be open to it. We need to be okay with, we need to be more, we need to be open to things. Why? Because we living in a day and age where nothing is pushed aside. Nothing is canceled out. All things that seem like they can work together for the good can hurt you and me, but yet they still work together. Why? Because of what was written. You understand? The worst things that could happen today was written. Nothing that I, you, or me can feel like we tripping, because think about it. You are human in this earth trying to find your footing. But you don't really know whether you had a child or not. You still don't really know purpose, destination. So yet, even though we live how we living, we still don't even know the destination. So it makes me think in my mind that the good, the bad, and the ugly works together. That's all I think. The good, the bad, and the ugly works together for our good. Because even if you think back in your thought right now, Theo, and you think about things you've been through, stuff that happened, if you didn't do this, they wouldn't have do that. Or if this didn't happen, this wouldn't have happened. I mean, there's just so many things you can think to say things were ordained, or things were called upon to happen. And I think those are the things that I think about further that lets me know that my life and who I am is not in vain. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I just feel like my life and my living is not in vain. And I really want y'all to understand that and take that with you tonight. If you don't do nothing else, our lives and our living is not in vain. I don't know if you ever heard that term, but even if you're not receiving what I'm saying, when I say it's not in vain, you probably want to go look that up. Because of the things we go through, and the things that we listen to, and the things that we pray upon, Lord, we thank you. We don't pray in vain, because we know what's ordained. In vain and ordained is two different things. You would never understand. Oh, I'm not going to say his name in vain. See, you will get it when I say that type of shit. We ain't going to say his name in vain. That's in vain. That means for no fucking reason. Excuse my language. I'm cussing. Y'all gonna feel me tonight. It's a reason we saying in vain. Because we don't want to lose. We don't want to use anything in vain. Because it just don't have no purpose.
That's why I don't go around saying on God says our yes is to be yes and our no is to be no. We're not supposed to make empty oaths and swear and on God and I swear to God. Yeah.
And it's based on the belief. See, if we don't believe, we don't receive. If we don't believe, we wouldn't even look at that like it mattered. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't give a flying whatever. But I think the realness of it is understanding what's ordained so you can know where you're going. Because a lot of us look at this world and say, hey, where we going? Think about it. Where you going, nigga? Just think about it for a second. Matter of fact, you know, I used to tell people, think about what's after this. And then what is after that? And then what's after that? And then what's after that? And then what's after this? And then what's after that? I used to get scared because I wasn't built or because I ain't been through shit, right? So when I start thinking about what's after this, let's just think about it for a second. Just say what's after this for a second. Just sit there and breathe for a second. Just say what's after this. And then when you come up with whatever that it is, just say what's after that. If you keep going for a minute, fam, you would almost panic.
Yeah.
Because you don't fucking know. You better hear me now. You don't know what's after this. But yet you can come up with something you read. You know how many of y'all reading shit you don't even know? How can you trust what you read if you don't know? It sounds good that you think it, Theo. I'm with you. I love you to death. I swear to God. But how can we know something we don't? How can we know something we was taught? How can we say we know it, but yet somebody gave it to us? There is nothing that we can just say somebody gave it to us. I keep telling people, you didn't create nothing on your own. And if you did, you better thank God for Jesus that you did. Because we didn't do shit on our own. And when you figured out how to do on your own, it was taken over by people that was trying to figure it out too. I bet you didn't figure out that either. Everybody want to know what you know. Why? Because we in a world that knows nothing. And yet we only know what we're taught. We only know what's okay. We only know what's comfortable. We only know what to do to survive the day. I encourage all three of y'all to make sure that we know what to do tomorrow. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm telling you now. I encourage all three of y'all to know what to do tomorrow. Because to be honest with you, to ask you right now, I know that each and every one of you don't know what to do today. So there's no way for you to tell me what to do tomorrow. Because I know you don't know what to do today. Why? Because so much shit is changing, directing, and removing everything. So I know you can tell me what to do today because of what's going on tomorrow. I thank God we in this together. You hear me? I don't think y'all really feel me. I thank God we in this together. Because it's only letting me know that you all are human. And that I have nothing to hide. Regardless of what I've been through. You hear me? Regardless of what I've been through, I have nothing to hide because you all are human and you all can understand what we have to come. We gotta be built for the more. And a lot of y'all not built because you ain't went through shit today. We gotta be built for the more, but a lot of y'all ain't built for shit today. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. We here for a reason. We thank God for you living and making sure you moving like you do. As always, it's your boy Dilla T. We in here making sure that we clapping in. Hit that like button, double tap that screen. We cooking. It's a reason why we doing this right now. Hit that like button. It's real. Shout out to you all understanding how we coming, how we going, how we breathing. Making sure that we here Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. There's only one way to do it, right way to do it right here with your boy, Dilla T, and my fam here at No Filters. Truly, as always, I truly appreciate you all tuning in, making sure that you care about what we're talking about and what we're doing. We living in at different times, family. And I love each and every one of y'all, and I want you to know that we're here to make this to be more than what you're doing through, than what you're going through, you hear me? As always, family, we make sure that we hit the like button, tap and subscribe, making sure that the hit it now. You got to hit that like button. There's only one way to do it. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. It may seem like it's a lot, but double tap that screen. Once you do it, everybody's gonna be aware. We got about 40 likes in here, and it ain't got real, family. Make sure you understand what we're doing here. As always, fam, I love you. I truly appreciate you. And understand that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss an episode. And share this with the world. And of course, family, when you come in, get comfortable. Get you something to eat, something to drink, and something to smoke if that's what you do. Because as always, you in here with your boy Dilla T and my fam. And we in here. And this is No Filters, fam. As always, good night. God bless. Make sure that door locked. Keep that hamlet and be safe. It's love, family. Good night.